has disappeared. Okay, Betha, she did not disappear. Nini has just left the house. This is currently 12:44 a.m. Okay, she just left. Oh my god,
it's about to go down, guys. Nini don't ready. Oh, voila. Biggie. Hey, whoa. I'm on a mirror with the exit. Oh.
Alright guys, let me break it down for you guys. But if I hear pim about this my hair bonnet, and I go cry for that conversation. Anybody where you happy because now midnight with this. So okay, so guys, this night was actually crazy. You know, things actually turned out a lot better than I thought, because they actually had a task last night, yeah, and it was courtesy of Munchit. And I feel like Biggie brought that task to cause confusion because he knew obviously that the game wasn't even a fair game. And you know, after the housemates finished playing that game, you know, they kept on arguing right from the arena. They moved back into the house, and it seemed as though the rest of the housemates were against Saga, you know, including Nini, you know, because they just felt like, you know, the guy was overreacting. You know, he was blaming Liquoros. It was something that had to do with balls and all of that. And Saga was trying to make a point. Saga was like, the game wasn't fair because, I mean, there shouldn't have been any reshuffling or anything like that. For Saga, his argument was, if Group A had 20 balls to play into the net, let Group B, Group C also have 20 balls each. There was no need for reshuffling and all of that, because the reshuffling obviously gave some team upper hands and all of that. But it turned out that a lot of the housemates did not understand him. Cross was there arguing, you know, Nini was arguing. The only person that understood Saga from the beginning was Pere. And then at some point, yeah, White Money could understand where he was coming from. But the rest of the housemates were just like, no, the game is not fair. There are some people that know how to play ball faster. There's some people that know how to throw balls better, blah, blah, blah. And Saga is like, that's not what I'm talking about. And then he gave different instances as to what he meant. One of the examples he gave was, imagine that there are 20 housemates and then you guys are supposed to share yourselves into teams by picking your names from the ballot box. Then that's a fair game, because whatever it is that you guys are now asked to do, it depends on how well your team decides to do it, you know, and how well you guys are able to carry it out. But in a situation where the task has to do with questions and answers, and you know, team A has someone who can read fluently and all of that, while team B has a stammerer, in that case the game isn't fair. That was exactly what Saga was trying to say, and I could totally understand his point. But clearly these housemates were not getting it. And let me just tell you guys, this conversation, or should I say this argument, lasted for over 1 hour. And guys, that kind of destabilized the housemates. You know, their moods were just really off and all of that. So you know, some of them went outside to just gist, you know, so that they can cool off and all of that. You know, Saga tried to eat, Baba just they chop bread and a goosey like person who never see food before, because again Nini was also arguing with him, and that kind of affected him. So I'm like, wait, oh, are you sure Biggie does not have a hand in this type of game when he know say normal they go argue? Because true that game not dey balance, it not dey balance at all. At some point, you know, it seemed like, you know, Emmanuel was really there supporting Liquoros, and Saga is like, I'm not attacking Liquoros. Yes, Liquoros was throwing the ball and all of that, and it seemed like she was not fast enough, but that's not what I'm saying. It has nothing to do with Liquoros. I'm just saying that the game in general wasn't fair. They kept on going on and on. At some point Nini walked out and all of that, and that kind of affected Saga, you know. So Saga decided, okay, you know what, let me go and talk to Nini and all. But then they went on a commercial break. By the time they came back, they were rounding off the conversation, and all I heard Nini tell Saga was, yes, your opinion is valid and all of that, I'm not arguing with you. And then Saga was like, okay, you know, there was a bit of tension between the both of them. And then at some point Saga was like, okay, it's fine, you can go back to what you were doing. You know, he was so sad. He just looked like all those very cute puppies. And then Nini now walked out, went back to join the rest of the housemates to start gisting and all of that. Saga went upstairs, was playing snookers alone by himself. You know, at this point Liquoros had gone to bed, Emmanuel had gone to bed, the rest of the housemates were outside talking about Boma, and you know, how some of them would not talk to him. They were all just gisting random gist and all of that. Then we just had Saga at the dining area picking his teeth, because at this point he had finished eating and all of that. Next thing, camera just took us to that point where Nini disappeared. Okay guys, Nini is lounging, you know, that place na like mini flats. She get her own chair, her own, as in that place na lounging. And Biggie actually put a TV screen there where she could actually watch the rest of the housemates. And when she got in there, she saw the way Saga was just picking his teeth, and she was like, oh my baby, you know, Saga, what are you picking from your teeth? I'm like, love is sweet, so love is sweet. It not even reached like 5 minutes now, they don't already notice, say, where is Nini? They now started searching for her. And trust Saga, now he carried the search for head. He went upstairs, even went to the executive lounge, opened it. I'm like, Saga, are you even meant to be there? Oh, this is so cute. Are you supposed to open there? Are you supposed to open that door?
No, she's not there.
It's crazy because obviously they're not going to find her, and you know, she's just going to be there watching them and laughing. Like, it turned out perfect. Okay, Biggie, this one, you use this one past me, because what? I'm sure Biggie brought that type of confusion game into the house on purpose, because he knows say they must argue. So yes, Nini is nowhere to be found in the house, and it's going to remain that way for the next 24 hours. Now we're just going to watch out to find out what's going to happen to Saga. I just pray this guy doesn't do anything crazy, because first of all, his emotions are all over the place. He did not have like a very, you know, lovey-dovey conversation with the girl before she disappeared. So a lot of things are definitely going to be playing in his mind and all of that. I feel for Saga right now. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm saying this, but and trust Pere. Pere was quick to say, are you guys sure it's not a prank? You know, Biggie might just be the one involved in all of these things and all of that. And Bbnaija is like, no, I don't think it's a prank. Even if it's a prank, this one Dale, like, are you sure she's not in the diary room? Maybe she just wants to talk to Biggie, because she was telling me that the noise was too much, hence the reason she went to stay outside by herself. That time she walked away and all. You know, Saga is just there confused. The guy went to the diary room door, stood there hoping and praying that they will open the door and, you know, Nini will just come out. At some point he couldn't take it again. He started knocking on the door, like, you know, they have to open the door for him and all of that. Angel couldn't even take it. The people that took this search serious, yeah, were actually Angel, Saga and Pere, right? I mean, the other housemates helped. You know, White Money searched, Queen searched, Cross searched a bit, but he was already feeling sleepy. He even went into the head of house lounge, looked around, you know, went to their toilet, checked, you know, just hoping that they would find her. No single clue. You know, they now took us back to the dining area. We now saw Angel trying to eavesdrop into the diary room door. She said, I know this place is soundproof and all of that, but let me see if I'm even going to hear any sound. She put her ear, she could not hear anything. She lay down on the floor, put her ear again, she could not hear anything. And she's like, it's the fact that people can sleep for how? That how can somebody be missing and they are sleeping and all of that? You know, she kept on going on and on saying, oh, this is how KV left, oh, nobody had an idea, blah blah blah. She was so worried. Pere was just there trying to piece two and two together. Oh, was she smiling when you guys were having a conversation? Did she come outside like this? Did she go outside like this, guys? It's crazy. And Saga was just like, man, I can't sleep. Like, I feel so sad for the guy. I can't even believe it, because earlier when I filmed the video, I was telling you guys that I'm not sure this prank is going to be all that, but what? This one it choked me, because now I'm also feeling bad. You know, Nini is in the room there just watching, and she's like, oh, Angel, oh, Pere, you know, she's just really feeling bad. But that's how it's going to be for the next 24 hours. Anyways, guys, I just thought to bring this to you people now, okay? Whatever else happens, we're gonna talk about it in the morning, okay? Yeah, I'm excited the way I'm baby like an idiot. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please don't forget to give me a very big thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't subscribed, and I will definitely see you guys on the next one. Okay, bye guys, good night.